Oh yeah. You know what, guys? I've been gone just a little bit too long, although for obvious, much needed reasons. Before we get started here, I got to give a couple of quick shout outs to my boy Rascal from Discord, who's co-host of the Basement Corner Arcade Show on YouTube, who's contracted COVID-19. Heart goes out to you, buddy. Hope you recover. Hope you get better soon. As well as best wishes to my good friend Detroit Love. His mother is seriously ill, hospitalized with COVID as well. So my heart goes out to him as well. I just lost my mother last week. So I know how Detroit Love is feeling right now. It's scary. And guys, do me a favor in the live chat, power positivity. Let's send out some good thoughts to Rascal as well as to Detroit Love's mom. Also, huge shout out to all the viewers who watch me who are in the Gulf Coast states about to get hit by that hurricane or getting hit as we speak with that hurricane. Holy hell. Hopefully you guys don't lose power for an extended period of time, and hopefully your homes don't flood. Hopefully your arcades don't flood. If you have to choose between the wives, the kids, and the arcades, save the wives and the kids. You can always buy new arcades. Also, guys, huge shout out to this gaming community. I gotta say, man, after my mom passed away and, you know, I left and had to take care of funeral and stuff, so many people sent me emails to pdubsarcadeloft@gmail.com. So many people sent me Facebook messages, like direct messages on Facebook, commented on my personal Facebook posts on my personal Facebook page, comments on videos, comments on social media posts, everyone just throwing their support out there. And guys, that helped a lot. It really did. It helped a lot because last week was probably one of the roughest weeks I've ever been through. And now the healing process begins. Thanks, MCAP. I love you guys too. And, you know, I got to say, when it comes to your mom, I mean, my mom always told me, try again. You know what I mean? Like, I put a funny story up for my members only, but that wasn't the only time my mom ever told me to try again. But when it came to like, especially my video game hobby growing up, and I was one of those kids who had temper tantrums if I didn't do well in a game, you know, those rage videos you see on YouTube, I would get very impatient. And my mom would always tell me, try again, try again. And if I was acting really obnoxious, she would tell me, don't be an idiot, try again, which was a funny story I shared on my community page for my members only. But what's really funny is the one time my mom told me not to try again was when I was raising holy hell playing Echo the Dolphin. As you guys know, the game I hate most in this world, the worst video game of all time. And I was so mad and I was in a rage and screaming because my damn dolphin kept drowning, that my wife came in, and you know how I was expecting her to tell me, you know, hey, try again. She came into my room and she told me, yeah, you should probably throw this game in the trash. At this point, give up on it, because it was really horrible. But when it comes to trying again, my mom would not want me sitting around moping and grieving and giving up on my passions, my hobbies. She would want me to keep living my life and doing the things that make me happy. So tonight's podcast is for you, Mom. I love you. I miss you. And hopefully I can try one more time to entertain the community and give them, you know, the best arcade and gaming information I can. So let's do it, guys. This one's for Mama. All right, guys, when it comes to the iArcade, only the iArcade can give you 1.21 gigawatts of pure power, sound, and experience. And we're going to talk right now and find out what's up with iArcade. All right, guys, got a couple of quick things here for you guys. It's been kind of a slow news week for iArcade. And we'll address the live chat here shortly, guys. Don't worry. I'm just trying to find my stuff because I got too much stuff. And Michael B messed up where all my stuff is when I let him do the Super Game Room dudes. iArcade has what I would like to call, I think it's a shooter's dream cabinet. You know, iArcade has a whole bunch of shooting games, if you like side-scrolling or vertical over-the-top shooting games. And they keep adding more and more. And these are some great games. And what's really cool is they shared this with their community just the other day of some of their best turbo shooters. Well, what's a turbo shooter? Well, turbo shooter just basically means auto fire. You just hold down the button and pray to God you don't get hit by a missile. I absolutely love playing shooting games on the iArcade. They got a great selection here. And these are just the turbo shooters. So if you don't want to sit there and wear out your forearm, your wrist, and smashing that button, guys, highly recommend you check out Aces of the Luftwaffe, Batsugun, Captain Tom of Day, Cybadler, Desert War, Doyuin, I probably said that wrong, Earth Defense Force, Exerion, Fire Shark, Grindstormer, P-47, the Phantom Fighter, P-47 Aces, Plus Alpha, Rangok Skies, Saint Dragon, Valtric, and Vapor Trail. These are some great games on the iArcade. If you guys have played any of these games, let us know in the live chat and which one is your favorite. And we'll kind of go from there with that particular thing. I love playing shooting games on this cabinet. Hang on. Everything got moved around on me. Sorry, guys. And there's also more games in the pipeline. Ronsky, he wrote that in here right here. Zohar's here. Crypto Coop says he's at work, just stopping in. Best wishes. Thanks so much. Let's hit pause on life and talk arcades. There you go. Endless One Up loves the shooters. Kev Gratz here. We love Kev. And everyone kneel before Zod. Someone asked a question in the live chat. Did I get my new Legends gamepad? Yes, I did. Before I went to Tennessee, my new AtGames Legends gamepad did arrive. So I need to take that out of the box. Once I take that out of the box, I'll do a follow-up video and let you guys know if I've changed my position Although I'm a big fan of AtGames, I call it like it is down the sand. And after my first review, having a controller that broke on me while I was filming my review, I had to tell my audience I would not recommend this product. Let's see how that replacement controller holds up. Wagner's Tech Talk gave us a $20 super sticker. John, you didn't have to do it, but I greatly appreciate it. And keep up all the great work you're doing with the AtGames stuff. We greatly appreciate that. Also, when it comes to the iiRcade, they are really taking advantage of that Taito license. Just this last week, they announced 5 more Taito games coming soon to their platform, including the Ninja Kids, Thunder Fox, Arabian Magic, which I like Arabian Magic. I don't know if you guys have ever played that before. The New Zealand Story, which I'm kind of ho-hum about. Ninja Kids, I'm kind of Thunder Fox, I'll be honest, never played it before. If you guys have, let me know in the live chat. But this one's really exciting. The Legend of Kagi or Cage. Some people say Cage, some people say Kagi. That's that side-scrolling hack and slash game from 1985. And that game is a really good play as well. So looking forward to that. We got a super chat here from Adam Kolb. $20. Welcome back, dude. Thanks so much. We greatly appreciate that. What's that marquee on top of your iiRcade? So if you check out the iiRcade playlist on my channel, the Miller Brewing Company, they build light-up marquee boxes specifically for your iiRcades. So that's a Dragon's Lair light-up marquee box. I did a video review of it on my channel. Check out the iiRcade playlist on my channel. You'll find it. Highly recommend it. Really good product. I just don't have it turned on right now. And yes, everyone loves the Cobra Kai hat. I love the Cobra Kai hat. And yes, they need to get some of these games released. And it's an important thing to remember, guys, that the new games that just went live in the stores, some people were concerned. They were worried. They said, hey, you know what? iiRcade is adding new games to the store, but, you know, they're not leaderboard compatible. Well, Jong did tell everyone, guys, every single game that comes out on their platform, if it has a score, if it keeps a score in some way, shape, or form, it will have online leaderboards. Some of the new games that just hit the store, the leaderboards aren't active for those games today, but they're not going to stay that way. Leaderboards will be added. Jong said it was more important to make sure you guys get your hands on the game so you can start playing the games and hopefully get good by the time those leaderboards are turned on. Console Fanboy, $20. We love you, dude. We're here for you. Thanks so much, Zohar. Travis says he loves that game. Also looking forward to a Legend of Cage or Kagi Pinball, however you want to pronounce it. Cobra Kai never dies. Don is here. We love Don. We are here for you, Patrick, as well. Thanks so much for the super chat. By the way, guys, just so you know, I wasn't expecting super chats. I wasn't going to ask for super chats, but just so you guys know, any super chats donated during this particular live stream, since this show is dedicated to my mother, will be immediately turned around and donated to her favorite dog charity in Tennessee, because my mom was an avid dog lover. That's why I'm a dog lover. I have 3 dogs. 2 of my dogs are rescues. I'm a firm believer in adopt, don't shop. If you guys have ever heard that phrase before, there are so many beautiful animals out there waiting for their forever home. And you guys can help those folks out. So all these super chats you guys are sending me, we're going to go ahead and donate those super chats to my mom's favorite place in Tennessee, because they need food. They need beds for the dogs to sleep in, toys, leashes, collars, all that kinds of stuff. So if you guys send me any super chats, that's where it's going. All right, guys, let's continue on. So iiRcade's got some good games in the works. Now, what they need to do, though, of course, is they're capitalizing on that Taito partnership. They got probably a ton more Taito games coming. We still need more iiRcade. We still need to see some really cool modern games released on this platform, taking advantage of the hardware. Jong, you've done 3 weeks of giving us the retro titles to satisfy the retro audience waiting for those games, but let's get some more modern ones. That's where I feel. Crumb, wow, $99 super chat. Glad to have you back, PDubs. We'll make sure that puppy place gets it. Molar Medic for your mom and the puppies. Much love, brother. Thanks so much. Everyone, kneel before Zod, $2. You are amazing. Michael B's here. We love you too. Michael B, I sent you the link if you want to join the show. I actually got something special for you if you do join the show later. Gene gave us a $14 super chat. Thanks so much, my friend. We greatly appreciate it. But yes, guys, we need more modern games. So, for instance, one of the newer, more modern games coming to the iArcade platform is Mayhem Brawler, and it's already been released on Switch as well as on Steam. I highly recommend you guys check that out. It's about $20, or you could wait until it goes on sale, something of that nature. I did a video. It was the last video I did before my mom's passing, where I showed off the first level. Now, what I can tell you is I was playing it on Steam on my computer. I went ahead and I bought it on my Switch because I was taking my Switch on the road with me. And while I was on that 3-hour plane ride to Tennessee, I played Mayhem Brawler. Now, did I beat the game? No. I had it on normal mode, and I got to level 5, and I died. You get like 6 lives per level, and if you die, game over, right? And I haven't beat the campaign mode yet to get to arcade mode. And what's funny is, you know how like whenever you play video game and hints and tips pop up on the screen? One of the hints and tips that pop up says, whatchamacallit? It says, is this game too hard? Press the RB button, which is the block button. Basically a smart ass way of saying you should block more as well. Juan gave us a $20 super sticker. Wagner's Tech Talk, one more for the pups. We also fostered dogs and cats. Ronsky Bronsky for Mama and the dogs. What's up, Stevie B? Greatly appreciate it. Mark is here from the Dice Tower. Everyone say hi to Mark. I love Mark. I've fallen in love with the Dice Tower and their channel. I've been watching all kinds of board game content over there as well. Thanks, David, for the kind words about all that. Yes, my show is going. Any super chats made will be donated there in honor of my mother in Tennessee, and I'll even post it for you guys once they all come in. All right, guys. So, I kind of lost my place there. So we have Mayhem Brawler, right? So I highly recommend you guys check it out. Have you checked out Mayhem Brawler yet? Let me know in the live chat, and what were your thoughts on it? Is it as good as Streets of Rage 4? No, it's not. Gameplay feels a little bit slower, maybe a little bit more clunkier than Streets of Rage 4, but it's definitely a good comparison, a good knockoff, if you will. If you're into that kind of game, I think you should still play it and give it a shot. And I do hope, and I urge, John, as you're working with Hero Concept, the developers of Mayhem Brawler, please have them, when the game launches on iArcade, please have them have the arcade mode already unlocked, because in order to unlock it, you have to play through the campaign mode. And some people, they don't want to play the storyline. They just want to hop in, beat up some guys, hop out. They want the arcade experience. So hopefully, John, you can make that happen with those folks. Mad Dads with the $20 super chat. We appreciate you, man. Getting back through on tough times. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's continue on. Now, another game came out, or just came out. Literally just came out. You can buy it. And this is going to be the quick little bit we have about console chatter. So you guys might like this one. Let's find out what's going on in the world of consoles. Well, if you guys are familiar with the company Numskull, Numskull makes those beautiful quarter arcade machines. And check this out, guys. Numskull Games actually develops games, and they created a brand new, kind of like a top-down arcade RPG hack and slash game. It's called Battle Axe. It's available on Switch and Steam already. I picked this game up, and dudes, this game is awesome. And I would love to see Numskull partner with AtGames or iArcade and get this game on their platforms, whether it's BYOG through AtGames or whether it's direct on the hardware through iArcade. Guys, have you heard or seen or played Battle Axe? Well, if you haven't, here's a quick 60-second clip.
Evil has returned, and our champions must answer the call.
What's this? More heroes wanting to be thrown.
If Eldred is once again terrorizing the land, confront her once and for all, and return peace to this world. Discover weapons, items, and artifacts to aid you in your quest, as you power up your might along the way, rescuing anyone helplessly caught in the sorceress's chaos. Darkness draws ever closer in the war against evil and sorcery. Will you show courage and fight? Will you fall? Battle Axe!
Oh man, Mike, to talk about awesomeness, right? I mean, I love the end of that trailer where the guy's like, Battle Axe! Like, once he said Battle Axe, I bought the game. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's enough of a tie-in. PDubs, by the way, this is awesome, man. When did you get this?
Oh, I just made that today before the show. I just made that real quick. So
Yeah.
I figured, yeah, you like the layout there?
I do. You're
Yeah.
a talented dude.
Yeah, guys, we are also on Twitter, PDubs Arcade Loft, or Mike B Game Genie on Twitter. So yeah, I like it. Makes it look better, right? But even still, like I told people in one of my last streams, we're still going to completely overhaul the I Hate Monday show. Wait till you guys see what I have planned. Coming mid-September, wait till you guys see the new technology and stuff we're using to bring you guys the best arcade and gaming and esports talk you've ever seen. So there's a little bit of hint for you.
Are you going to be using the same 3D technology that WWE uses now? Are you going to like jump up, kick your sandals off, and there's going to be birds that fly out?
Yeah. Dave McCormick gave us a super sticker, $20. Thanks so much. We'll send that right to the puppy thing. PDubs is straight up the pro level. Hey, is that Scarlett? Everyone say hi to Scarlett.
There you go, buddy. Sorry, guys. My wife is on her way home from bingo as we speak.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hopefully she won.
Yeah, hopefully. Dear God.
Well, Mike, I'm glad you're here because you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Well, it is time to find out what's up with Arcade1Up. And I'm going to need your help because you are the world's biggest Arcade1Up fan. Ain't no doubt about it. All right, Mike, what's going on in the world of Arcade1Up? I know most of this show is going to be dedicated to AtGames in just a few minutes, but I definitely wanted to touch on iiRcade, some modern gaming. Guys, highly recommend you check out Mayhem Brawler and Battle Axe. Let me know what you think of those games. But Mike, what's going on with Arcade1Up? It seems like these babycades have now taken over. Is that what's going on now? It's Babycade Central over there?
It's Babycade Central. They've finally hit the press. It's official. They've announced them. Nostalgia is so excited. Like I don't know what to tell you. They've been officially announced so far. I think, do we have 3 or do we have 2? I've only seen 2 so far, Pac-Man and Paw Patrol, but I think there might be a third one shaking around somewhere. So yeah,
really?
They're real. Yeah. We don't know. Like there was Spider-Man and Batman were in the leaks, but we haven't seen any of that stuff yet. Too. There we go.
Did they say how much these bad boys are going to be?
Oh, did they ever? $279 US.
Say that again.
$279 US
For a Babycade?
Say what?
Okay, that's as much as their Gen 1 machines, man.
I know.
And these things are made out of plastic, not wood.
Yeah. I don't know I don't know what the thought process is here. I guess.
Oh man. Does it also have like a little drawer that you can put baby diapers in?
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, we talked about this on Super Game Room Dudes Friday. Like, this is not for any of us. This is for the people that don't even know what Arcade1Up is, that's going to walk through a Toys R Us, or I forget the store in the US that's going to relaunch Toys R Us now, but those baby toy stores and regular toy stores are going to have these on the shelf, and random people are going to walk by not knowing what's what and just pick them up.
Yeah.
Kamala, I did pre-order. No.
Okay. Well, these guys are saying plastic has gone through the roof when it comes to pricing. So I guess that's it. But still, I was interested in purchasing a Babycade just out of morbid curiosity, Mike, can we mod it? I'm sure we can, right? Can we turn it into like a multi-cade and get baby Cade artwork from arcadegraphics.com, right? Something killer. But $279, I'm out. Not even worth the initial investment, man. I'll wait till there's a sale before I make that video. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just waiting for the Detroit Love video where he puts a battery and a handle on it.
A battery and a handle on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, minus that, what else happened in the world of Arcade1Up? I've been out of the loop this week.
Well, they did the reskin Legacy cabs, so the different versions of the Legacies. We got a Galaga Bandai Namco, and we got a Defender Midway Legacy. So two of those were announced, put on sale at Walmart. There was some interesting news coming out of the stool category, if you want to read anything into their stool releases. But we're getting a Rampage stool, which is odd since the original Rampage arcade was discontinued many, many moons ago. So to see a Rampage stool coming out now is really weird. There's some other really interesting choices. I think we might see some more rebranded Legacy units if you go buy anything with these stools.
Yeah, so, and I try to be as honorable of a human being as I can be, right? So for instance, when this Galaga 40th anniversary variant came out, I literally blew up. I blew up on their Facebook page. I put like a WTH post on the official Arcade1Up. I'm like, what? Why is there not more Galaga on here? And I was really fuming about this because they could have added a couple more. They could have added Galaga 88. They could have added Galpus. They could have added those games. And
that's a creepy.
Sorry.
And we could have had more Galaga on this, and that would have made it feel to me like an actual. That would have made it feel to me like an actual Galaga 40th anniversary arcade cabinet, right? However, turn around and I saw that they, I'll just mute your mic, Mike. However, turn around, didn't they come out with a Defender one? And of course, what happens with Arcade1Up guys? We all fall in love with how they look, right? They're cute, they're adorable, and the artwork on this one looks pretty good. So now I see what they're doing, right? They're just going to take the same cabinet with the same games, just put different skins on it, right? Now, although I personally feel it's kind of a cop-out cheap move, it's actually, from a business point of view, a genius move, Mike. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because people who weren't going to buy it because it was like, oh, geez, it's the Pac-Man Legacy, I don't need it. Well, now they'll be like, oh, wait, it's got Defender on it. Oh, wait, it's got Galaga on it. So from a business point of view, genius move. But from a diehard customer point of view, I wish they had tailored the games to fit the theme. That Galaga cabinet needs 2 more Galaga games and 2 less Pac-Man games. Am I wrong, Mike? Or, No.
If you look at it with Defender, I know a lot of people are going to be upset about the control panel because, it's a dedicated Defender cab, but yet the control panel is still not dedicated for Defender. I think there's people out there too. I think people would accuse me of doing this, but there's people out there that want to buy every Arcade1Up. So if you're getting just reskin cabinets with nothing different in between, it's harder and harder to justify buying those. It's kind of like when Miss Pac-Man came out, there was 6 different versions of it. You were like, come on, I can't buy all 6. But I see a different reason for this, and I'm going to be honest with you. Next year, we're going to get a Mortal Kombat Live cabinet, right?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
So people are probably not going to say, well, I don't want to buy a Mortal Kombat Live because I just bought a Midway Legacy. But because they don't want the same art twice in their arcades or the same game. But if they buy a Defender Midway Legacy and then they buy a Mortal Kombat Live cabinet, they can still look at it as 2 different cabinets, even though they might share some of the same games. And it's the same thing with Pac-Man. Don't anybody hold your breath, but I'm telling you 1,000%. Next year, Arcade1Up is going to release another Pac-Man cabinet, except this time it's going to have Wi-Fi and global leaderboards. And you know what? We're all going to buy it because we're stupid, but we're going to buy it.
Well, that would be funny. So I understand what they're doing now, from a from a business point of view, but from a customer point of view, Arcade1Up, I think it would have been sweeter to flip-flop some of these games, right? But I guess that would have involved flashing a new PCB board or something of that nature, right? I mean, it's the Galaga 40th. Like, it should have more Galaga games on it than Pac-Man games, and it doesn't. You know what I mean?
It's not really Galaga 40th.
I know.
It's the Bandai Namco Legacy Cab, and they can brand it as Galaga 40th.
Yeah. What else happened in the world of Arcade1Up while I was away, Mike? I'm glad you're here for this.
The countercades also came out.
Right.
So they took them down, and then they put them back open again, and they released the games list for the countercades. So all those 2-player countercades looks like they're getting closer, and we now have a better idea on what the games list is for each game.
Okay. And was it a good games list?
Well, I mean, I haven't fully seen them yet because they're not available here in Canada. They're available in the US. So I haven't gone in. I've just seen many people post videos about it. So I don't know for myself.
Yeah, I'm wondering if all these new cabinets will have all the the Bandai Legacy one, does that have screen filtering options like dip switch settings and all that, Mike?
Yeah, there is settings, but I don't know if there's screen filtering. I don't ever play with that stuff unless yes, it does, because you can turn on the horrible filter, I think, but you don't have to have the filter on.
Oh, okay.
You know that one I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, it looks like the Vaseline.
Yeah, because everybody thinks sharp pixels for some reason looks bad.
Yeah. So I'll be honest, I'm probably not in the market for any more of these countercades. I have 3 of them in my house. One of them modded into a vertical multicade. The Galaga one, I did those videos on my channel about it. I really don't need any more countercades. You know what I mean? Although it does seem to be a good option for folks out there who don't want to spend the money on the bigger stuff, right? Mike Caputo giving us $19.99 for Mom's Favorite Charity from Reese's the Cat. Thanks so much, guys. Yes, if you joined the show late, looks like a lot of people joined the show late. In honor of my mother's passing, any super chats donated during this show, we are going to send over to my mom's favorite animal shelter in Tennessee because those animals need it. And my mom, like me, adopt, don't shop. We want to make sure that those animals are taken care of in honor of her. All right, let's continue on. So, what do you think about the Infinity Gaming Table, Mike, and their recent announcement that more games were just released? It looks like 2 weeks in a row they've released more games for the Infinity Gaming Table. Is that product picking up steam?
So do you know what I do in my personal life? Like when I'm not around you, do you have cameras in my house? How do you know I've been looking at this?
Well, you know.
You do have cameras in my house, don't you?
Yeah. Let's do it.
So anyways, B-Kong put out a video this past week. He's finally put his review out for his 32-inch Infinity Gaming Table. And I'm not going to lie to you. The FOMO is real bad with me. I really want one. I watched his review. It's really interesting. But at the same time, I don't think they're there yet with their lineup with enough games and enough to really bring me into the fold, especially since it's $1,000 Canadian here in Canada for the 32-inch, which I'm not allowed to say, but there was a post that went up from one of the retailers that had the price listed, and then it got taken down, but it is $1,000. That's what we're looking at for the Infinity Game Table in Canada. I think you guys are at $849 US. So, I mean, that's a chunk of change, and there's a lot of things I can buy with $1,000. So I don't know if there's enough value there yet for me, but I really do like it. I'm regretting not getting one.
Yeah, so my wife did a thing for me, and that's the reason why I wanted to talk about it. Mike, let me pull up a picture here for you, and let me center it. All right, so check this out. So my wife, while I was away, she knew how upset I was, and you know how sometimes people try to make you feel better, right?
Yeah.
So my wife, we've talked about it. She's heard me do streams on it. She knows it's a product that we're both interested in, but we didn't want to spend full price on it because we thought it was overpriced. Well, check this out, guys. My lovely wife, I came home from Tennessee yesterday to find this sitting in my kitchen, and that is the Infinity Gaming Table. So I do have one. I have that. She got me the 32-inch one. She said she was just trying to find a way for me to take my mind off things, you know what I mean? So she wouldn't pick this up for me. And because my wife's birthday was this week, she got to use like her Best Buy birthday coupon, save 10% or something like that. Plus my wife uses all those coupon apps on her phone. She ended up saving like $125 off retail price. So she didn't pay full price for it, but still, it's still too much money for what it was. which is what I told her. But now I have one of these. So yeah, now I'm going to have to. It's still in the box. It's still sitting there. But guys, pay close attention here. What is behind it? That's right, the vacuum cleaner. And that was left there on purpose. It was like, here, I got you an infinity gaming table, but also, can you vacuum up the mess you've made throughout the entire house? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, so my wife picked that up. So yeah, so complete surprise. I adore and love her. Yes, she is a keeper. She was just trying to find a way to make me feel better about stuff. So yeah, now I'm gonna have to make a review video and all that. I'm gonna have to whoop Kongs R Us and Checkers or whatever games are included on here. Wagner's Text Talk. There you go, for Mom's Charity. You are awesome. Thanks so much. And hey, she bought you a toy. Vacuuming is a decent trade-off. Let's see what else we got here. Mark Street. Love it because it's his favorite game on it. Pop-O-Matic Trouble. Okay, I think he's talking about the game table. Jason got us a $20 super chat. Best wishes to the Dub Man and the fam. This one is for all the mamas we've lost. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate this. And yes, guys, we are going to be here. I put it in the live chat because folks were asking. All super chats, guys, we're going to donate to the Williamson County Animal Shelter. And I'll put a community post on after all they come in and we add them up. I'll put a community post on my channel showing you guys that we made the donation. So in honor of my mom, all super chats are going to go to the Williamson County Animal Shelter because they need the help a lot more than I do personally. So, but that's pretty much what's going on in the world of Arcade1Up. They got some new games. I forget which new games got added. They updated Monopoly, I think, to the Infinity Gaming Table. And what did they add? Do you remember? I'm sorry.
No, I don't. I don't have one, so I haven't super been following it.
Well, now you're going to have to get one because I have one. Because now we're going to have to play, like, I don't know, Operation against each other or something. So
well, that was the other thing coming out of B's review, and I don't know if it's my fault for not paying attention, but I can't really tell you what games you can play online multiplayer. Like, I don't know if they're all online multiplayer, only certain ones, but like, if I can play you in Guess Who, I'll buy one because then I'll just play you in Guess Who, and that seems like it'd be fun.
Well, we know Clue's coming. I love Clue. So
I love Clue. Is Risk there? The game of global domination?
I don't think Risk is on there.
Nah, Risk isn't there. I know.
They need to add that one though. That would be.
Oh
good.
Yeah.
Here we go, Michael. They're adding Clue, Game of Life, and more coming. Well, hopefully they'll get some more more modernist, like Ticket to Ride type games. Like Ticket to Ride's coming, but like not all baby games. You know what I mean? Like Candyland, Shoots and Ladders. Like they got to add stuff that's not the baby Monopoly stuff. What $20 super sticker. Thanks so much. Mark Street sending all my best. $10. Thanks so much, guys. We greatly appreciate it. Darkstalkers themed cab is a win. Is that something that's happening, or is Papa Brad just asking for it?
No, I think the danger that he's in right now with the impending hurricane has loosened his mind because there is no Darkstalkers cab. There's talk of it. People are talking about what would the Capcom Legacy
the Big Blue?
Be. No, Capcom Legacy reskin. You know
yeah, but I was gonna say, Big Blue has the Darkstalkers, right? So do you think they would re-release Big Blue as a Darkstalkers cabinet? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm talking about Capcom Legacy. Like they reskinned the other Legacy cabinets.
Okay. Is Darkstalkers on the Capcom Legacy? That's the one I don't have.
Yeah, no? Just the first game, Darkstalkers, is on it.
All right. Oh, wait. Pandemic is coming as well to the Infinity Gaming Table. So that one should be fun as well. So yeah, that one's coming. So there's a couple ones that are like, okay. But the rest, it's like all baby games. You know what I mean? But still fun family time games. Brian Vader, the global dominator of AtGames leaderboards, gave us a $10 super sticker. Thanks so much. Zod Rider says Pac-Man variant number 4001. And yes, this is great. Like, I'm sure Arcade Graphics is going to make Darkstalkers artwork as well as the other guys. Kongs R Us, he's got one, so I'm looking forward to playing you on the Infinity Gaming Table. You'll have to we'll have to share user IDs and stuff. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. So we'll go from there. All right, Mike, it's time for the main event.
One more comment first. There's a comment there from Prince Malcolm. I just don't know if you can pull that up.
Is Crossfire a possibility?
Wouldn't that be cool? Right?
Yeah. Okay.
And we talked about it. They've also got there's some talk that there might be some Dungeons and Dragons style games on it as well, too, right?
Yeah. I was just, he's talking about the babycade. Yeah. Digipunk, sorry to hear about your mom. Thanks so much for the $2 super chat. We greatly appreciate it. Okay, so Mike, time for the main event, because I just realized we're already 40 minutes in. I want to spend the rest of the show talking about AtGames and National Owners Day. It's kicking off this week, guys. Let the hype train begin, and let's talk about the ultimate updates. Now, guys, National Owners Day is not just going to be one day. It's going to last the entire weekend. Stay tuned for more information for when all the gaming contests and all that stuff begins. Probably have people go in, play Arcade1Up, leaderboard games, all that kinds of stuff. So it's going to be an all-day weekend thing with prizes and stuff to be announced that Monday evening when everything is over. So some people are going to win some Arcade1Up. They're going to win maybe some products. We'll see what's going on. Mike, AtGames, I was out of the loop, so some of this might be repeat for some other folks, but I do have one thing here that nobody's seen yet that I'm going to share with everybody in just a few minutes. But before we get there, let's kind of talk through AtGames. So what was your impression on the information AtGames kind of handed out early in the week? And I'll start putting some of this on the screen for everybody.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fact that they're giving away $500,000, over $500,000 in prizes is bananas. Like, good on them. And like most of this stuff isn't for anybody doing anything special. You don't have to buy anything new. It's just for being an owner. Like, basically, you wake up the first day of National Owners Day and they just give you stuff and say, hey, thanks for being part of our family. So I thought that was pretty cool. The Taito pinball games coming out, I'm so excited about those. You know how big a Zookeeper fan I am, so I'm very excited to get my hands on Zookeeper. I know it's not the marquee game there. That's Operation Wolf, and I'm sure Jason Tierney had something to do with that. But Zookeeper is my lock shoe of the week, so I'm excited for that too. And, you know, we got some new product information that's coming out and possibly a new partnership. So exciting. I want to say bad words, but I won't. Exciting stuff.
Yep. So, guys, when it comes to the discounts and deals, they're going to be live the entire weekend. So from 9 a.m. on September 3rd, I just put it in the live chat, all the way through September 6th, that Monday, 6 p.m. So any deals you're interested in purchasing, that's going to last all weekend, guys. You don't have to stress like, oh my God, I got to get in day one. I gotta, what is that called? Where you're camping on a website, Mike? You don't need to camp on a website to get the deals. You can jog. You don't have to run to get these deals. Thanks so much, Phil's Notebook, for the super chat. Plus, do you think AtGames needs to add more games to Legends Ultimate? Yes, I think AtGames should definitely start selling additional game packs for download to USB, because there are folks out there who don't use CoinOps X or Add-on X or things of that nature, and they would like to play other games as well.
More modern games, possibly?
Either modern or, modern or retro.
Could you hear my wife in the background then?
No, I didn't hear what she said.
Trouble.
What?
You are in so much trouble.
So apparently things are not good in my life.
What'd you do?
What?
Little Roddy's in our bedroom.
Oh, that's not good. I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm on stream right now, Laura.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, tell Laura we love her, and we'll get back to her in about 17 minutes.
We love you.
I appreciate that, PDubs, but he's in a heaping pile.
Mike, should I pull you out? Are you gone?
No. I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Everyone say a prayer for Michael B. the Game Genie. All right. Come on. The folks are waiting, Mike. Let's keep going here, guys. Yeah. So hang on to this, guys. Take your screenshots now. So National Owners Day, the deals are going to last all weekend. This is just a sneak peek of some of the deals. Guys, there are going to be 25 deals for you to pick up and take home, including the Taito Pinball Table 2 launch, as well as, guys, the BitPixel and the arcade control panel are going to be 50% off. So those each retail for $200. So those are going to be on sale for $100 a piece. Zachariah tables, guys, up to 50% off your Zachariah table pinball packs. Those are just a couple of sneak peeks. Now, AtGames is going to make sure you guys know what all 25 deals are out there, and that information is going to come out this week. And I believe on Thursday, that information will be made public, guys. So, and I think we're going to do, and we'll end up doing a Super Game Room Dudes broadcast, as well as other YouTube content creators will get the information. So there'll be a lot of information out there probably on September 2nd, telling you guys what all the deals are. I expect there to be sales on everything, guys. Hopefully we'll see sales on the Vibs board as well as other ones not mentioned in that screenshot. But they said 25 deals. Obviously, there's going to be some bundles as well as individual accessory items as well. Hang on a second here, guys. I got to catch up on the live chat. Oh, man, everyone. Quick plug for the Have a Cat, Mike. All right, guys. So for those of you who are joining late, because MCAP reminded me, any super chats donated during the show, we are going to pass along to the Williamson County Animal Shelter in Tennessee in honor of my mom's legacy. So any super chats, guys, you're under no obligation. But if I see them come in, we're going to add them up and we're going to send them over there. What you guys don't realize is YouTube keeps 30% of the super chats. We walk away with 70. So whatever that 30% difference is, I'll make up out of my own pocket, and we'll make sure the full amount gets donated over to that shirt. And did you leave brownies in the bed? Is that what she was complaining about?
No. This guy got out of his room because Scarlett was in with him. And this guy's supposed to be quarantined from the rest of the cats.
Why did he get out of his room? Because the adult in charge was not paying attention.
All right, let's continue on here, Mike. So now here's how AtGames is going to pay back their owners, right? I find this very interesting, Mike. They're going to give every owner 3 months of Arcade1Up for free. You're talking $60 value. And every current owner is also going to get the Zachariah Pinball Volume 1 for your other arcade devices, not the pinball machine, but if you have a Legends Core, Gamer Mini, Legends Ultimate, you're going to get the Pinball Pack Volume 1 if you don't own it already, if you're an Arcade1Up subscriber. So you're going to get that as well. And everyone who owns an AtGames Legends Pinball, you're going to get 3 months of Arcade1Up as well for that device. And then also, and what's really cool is they added, if you guys update to the latest firmwares and head over under the settings menu, there's a tile on the very last page that they added called My Digital Locker. So all you have to do is go to My Digital Locker and you'll see your stuff is already in there, Mike. So they made it really easy when it comes to redeeming their codes and all that kinds of stuff. Don't worry, we'll get to the partnership and the products, guys. We're going, we got to get there. We got to cover. It's going to be a big day, Mike. There's a lot going on.
Yeah. It's wild. It's almost too much to cover in one show.
Mm-hmm. And also, guys, so those Tato Pinball Volume Pack 2, this is one of the big things happening, is launching on National Owners Day weekend. Now, if you did buy Pinball Pack 1 and pre-ordered the Pinball Pack 2 with a discount, you guys are going to get early access to the tables before other folks this weekend. And also, you guys will start seeing some videos and demonstrations on how these tables look and play and perform this week as well before National Owners Day. That way you guys can make informed decisions like, oh, I want to get those games. No, I don't. I want to get those games. No, I don't. The Digital Locker, it's there, brother. It's there. Is it under settings or is it under the under Arcade1Up?
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't tried yet.
Just look for the tile that says My Digital Locker. All right, guys, let's continue on here. So I have something really cool to show you guys.
I'm excited. Very excited. Have I seen this yet?
No, you haven't seen this yet. Sonic Fun gave us a $5 super chat. Appreciate your time and effort in creating entertaining and informative content. Condolences on your family's loss. Thanks so much. Someone asked in the live chat, does he have 2 Legends Ultimate and a pinball? Yes, I do. I have the pinball and I got 2 Legends Ultimate. I got the 1.0 and the 1.1 sitting behind me as well.
Do you have that? If I'm ruining something, I'm very sorry. But do you have that extra bit pixel for the Legends pinball?
Yeah, that's what's sitting on top of the pinball machine.
Ooh, is that new?
Yeah, I just got that last week. I put a video on my channel about it. Jeez, man. Thanks
I
for
should start
watching.
watching your channel.
You should watch my stuff. All right, guys. So this is important stuff right here. Let me show you this because a lot of folks are wanting to know where the hell is my AtGames Legends Ultimate Mini? Well, guys, they're coming. They're coming. Delivery for everyone who pre-ordered at the last nod, who are waiting for their Tetris Mini. Guys, they're shipping in November. We're going to get them. And if anyone orders a Legends Ultimate Mini, because I'm assuming there's going to be a deal on these, Mike. It might be one of those 25 deals that AtGames is going to have on sale. Well, if you place an order, guess what? Well, they're going to make sure everyone who pre-ordered way back then is going to get their cabinet before you. And we're going to get some more photos and videos and stuff tomorrow, guys, showing off these cabinets. So stay tuned for tomorrow. You'll see some additional information about the Legends Ultimate Mini Tetris. I'm trying to find out, Mike, if the Legends Ultimate Mini Tetris has the same chipset in it as the pinball machine, because that would be fantastic. Have you heard any news or information about that?
No, but I would assume that maybe they're making that move because it seems like you're coming out with the new puck now, and the idea is to get everybody up and running on a similar power chipset so pinball can all perform at the exact same level. And especially with that vertical screen, you know how nice pinball is going to be on the Legends Ultimate Mini.
Yep. Now, guys, as you know, I always try my best to give you guys stuff that you're not going to see anywhere else. And no, the BitPixel will not fit in the Mini because the Mini is only 19 inches wide, guys, and the Legends Ultimate is far larger. So get ready, guys. Get ready to take your screenshots now. Let's take a look here at a little bit of size difference when it comes to these products. I figured you guys, Mike, I'm going to mute your mic here. Here's what's interesting, guys. Take a look at that. There's your Legends Ultimate Mini sitting next to a Legends Ultimate arcade machine. And there's no riser included. And that thing's pretty tall. And take a look right there, guys. We have an Arcade1Up Pac-Man machine without a riser. Now, obviously, with a riser, you can raise that Pac-Man machine another 12 inches. But this kind of gives you a good, hey, man, this is kind of what the size difference is on these. That Pac-Man machine does look awfully small without a riser next to the Legends Ultimate products. Wouldn't you say so, Mike? What's your impression of what we're seeing here?
If it would look that big, it looks a lot like Big Blue, huh?
You know what? It does appear to be, when I was looking at this, I was like, wow, it's skinnier than I thought it would be, right? It's a little bit skinnier than I thought it would be, but it does, it does make sense. And we do have that rotating screen as well. Sorry, Mike, keep having to mute your mic. Poor Scarlett. All right, guys, let us know in the live chat. What are you guys thinking now that you see this? Tall and skinny. We'll need a riser for my tallness. That's what she said. Sonic says he likes it. Wow, that screen on the AtGames Legends Ultimate. Buy Stuff Store says nice. Digipunk, when does the title pack come out for early adopters? You should have it by Friday, my friend. It should be this Friday. Great form factor. Wonderful. I like it. So there you guys go. That kind of gives you a good comparison as to how these products look. Mike, I'm going to unmute. Mike, unmute your mic. There you go. All right, Mike. Come on. How many more of those Arcade1Ups do you want?
What? No, I'm interested right now in the AtGames Legends Ultimate Mini. I've said this a bunch of times. I want a vertical orientation multicade, so that's going to look great. I'm also very happy too because I don't know if you can notice here in the background, I don't have a ton of room left up in the multi-genie cade. So seeing the slender form of the Legends Ultimate Mini, I think that might fit nicely. I might have to move some stuff a little bit and tie it together, but this is going to look pretty good right next to its big brother.
Yep. So I thought this was a very interesting picture, and I'm happy to share it with the community so you guys can kind of get an idea as to how these products all line up. And keep in mind, if you're looking for that big arcade, obviously the Legends Ultimate is the way to go. If you're looking for a smaller arcade, because these are going to be much more cost effective, Legends Ultimate Mini with that, it's got the 18.5-inch screen that does rotate. Phil's Notebook, $5 super chat. I like it. Have to buy it for my 22-year-old son.
I think that you don't want to miss out on the biggest sales factor of this, turning that screen sideways and having the vertical orientation screen. As much as it's cool that you can do both, and it can be both, there's a bunch of people out there that are going to buy it just for that.
A bunch of people are going to buy it just for that?
100%.
Well, I know I myself am going to be keeping it in vertical mode when I get one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll do it like horizontal, vertical, like for like YouTube videos and reviews, but 90% of the time it's going to be my vertical cabinet, because these are my horizontal cabinets back here. All right, guys. So my apologies. I misspoke. You guys are actually going to get the Taito game pack earlier than what I said. Early access is September 2nd, guys. September 2nd, this Thursday. So if you pre-ordered it, you guys are going to get it 24 hours in advance of everyone else who gets it on 9/3, who just buys it on 9/3 or later. So you guys will get early shot at getting on the pinball leaderboards. Now, Mike, I did want to kind of dive into these pinball games and get some impressions out there, because there are some things I like and there are some things I don't like. So if you guys can indulge me real quick. So taking a look here, guys, the first game coming out, and I want your honest feedback, guys, your honest feedback in the live chat. What you think of how these games look. So the first one coming out this week is Chack and Pop. And here's a good shot of it right here for you guys. Take your screenshots if you need them. I want your guys' honest opinion on how you feel this table looks. Taking a look here, Mike, this is another one that they went back and they did in the older style of pinball. Yeah. So we got our bumpers, we got our rollovers, we got some drop targets and things of that nature. This is not a remake or a deluxe table by any means. So the question, Mike, and another question for everyone in the live chat is AtGames and Magic Pixel doing the right thing? Because technically these games are older and making the games in this older style, or is AtGames making a mistake and all these games should be like deluxe version of Magic Pixel games? You know what I mean, Mike? More modern, tons of crap going on. What's your opinion, Mike, and everyone else in the live chat? Go ahead.
So I hear you on that, and I was expecting them to be more modern. I'm not going to lie to you. However, if you look at what Magic Pixel did with the Zaccaria tables, you're getting a variety of everything they offer. And I don't know if that's what AtGames wanted to do. But I also don't know if there's a possibility that later on down the line, we're going to get more modern version and different versions of these tables as well. Maybe they'll do, what do you say this one? Chack and Pop. Maybe this is Chack and Pop Retro. Maybe we'll get a Chack and Pop more modern, and then a Chack and Pop Deluxe.
Mm-hmm. So taking a look here, Mike, we got our rollovers up here. We got a nice little, we got our bumpers. And taking a look here. Now this area, so yeah, you're going to have to hit your flipper here to get it to go up through here. And then you have, let's see here. Here's your out lane. Here's your out lane. Cute artwork on the table. Obviously, this picture is not in high res, so it's a little fuzzy. So this looks okay. I mean, I don't know if I really love this one. I got to be honest, guys. I'm going to have to play it, and if I play it and love it, I'll let you know. But let me know what you guys think. Go ahead.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Like pinball, like when I was looking at the first set of pinball tables, I had no interest in Frontline, but it became quickly one of my favorite tables to play out of the first load of Taito pinball packs, the Taito pinball pack. So, you know, as much as I look at this, I don't know how it's going to be till I actually start playing it.
Yep. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to catch up. We got some super chats from Just Push Play. Damn, I'm late. Good to see you back, PDubs. Thanks for the super chat. Batman also said prayers to you and your family. Thanks for all you do for the arcade community. Thanks so much, guys. So yeah, we'll have to check this out. Now, what I find interesting here, Mike, is when Frontline came out, I was like, oh, I'm not going to like Frontline. And Frontline is probably my number 2 behind Space Invaders. Like, I love Frontline. That's a really
awesome.
Good. Yeah. It's a really, really good table. What'd you think about which one was your favorite again out of all those original tables?
Honestly, probably Frontline. And I know a lot of people are down on it, but I really like Roston too.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
I don't like Roston. I don't know why. I can't get into it. Why do you like it so much? What makes Roston good?
I got into playing it with people and challenging people for scores and just got really interested, and we just went into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Mike, are you going to be live streaming some of these pinball games for folks before they come out?
Yeah, absolutely. If I can get access to them, I'll be live streaming them.
All right, I got to make sure I find something here. Now, this I found fascinating. Hang on a minute. Sorry, Mike, I wasn't ready for this.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. You take your time.
I'm a little out of practice, guys, so you're going to have to bear with me. So, guys, take a look at this. I saw this on Reddit, and it blew my mind. Frontline is a mirror image of Gottlieb's game called Rock. If you take a look here, guys, it is the exact same table that they drew inspiration from. And it makes me want to go find this Rock, see if there's a digital version of it anywhere, a VPN version of it. But take a look at that comparison. I saw this on Reddit, and it blew me away. And it's not surprising. It's not surprising that Magic Pixel would use other tables to kind of draw reference to. You know what I'm saying? To kind of draw inspiration. But it's essentially the same table. Everything is the same up here, up here, up here, up here, up here, up here, up here. And I'm sure if we dig through the pinball archives, Mike, we'll find the other tables that they drew inspiration from for some of those.
So
yes,
I watched
very common in pinball tables.
Yeah.
But now because I like Frontline so much, now I want to play Rock. You know what I mean? Like I want to play Rock. I want to find it and I want to play it.
So I watched. I don't know if you watched Joe Bob Briggs in the Last Drive-In or the Lost Drive-In, right? And he had Eli Roth on one night. He was talking about a story about this stupid movie he loved when he was a kid. And I can't remember the name of the movie now. It's like Mother's Day or something like that. And he talks about all the movies he made. And he said he subconsciously kept ripping off this movie Mother's Day because it meant so much to him. So I'm wondering, even though it's exactly the same, is there a chance the developers were just such big fans of Rock that they forgot about it and subconsciously made the table exactly the same?
Yep. Now check this out, Mike. The next Tato game coming out this week is Elevator Action. You guys know, one of my favorite games of all time, and one of the tables I was waiting the most for. Now, in my opinion, just my opinion, I think we had a missed opportunity here, because when it comes to Elevator Action, if you guys remember, Mike, from all my live streams, I said, I want another level. I want like a basement level. I want an upper level, kind of like a middle level, because, you know, the goal of Elevator Action is you're going from floor to floor, right? So I wanted something kind of like, if they were going to use inspiration, like Haunted House from Gottlieb. You know what I mean, Mike?
Yeah.
That's what I personally wanted for Elevator Action. However, despite the fact that I didn't get my wish, this does look to be like a fun, again, retro EM style table, gorgeous, colorful artwork. If there's one thing that Magic Pixel does, is they sure do make them pretty, don't they, Mike?
Oh, they do.
So I think maybe a missed opportunity there, but I'm willing to give it a shot this week and see if this game is any good. Let me know what you guys think about Elevator Action. Should they have done that? And then again, Mike, remember we were talking before, do you remember we were like, well, Magic Pixel likes making different versions of their games. Maybe this will be the base version and they'll come out with a deluxe version later in the future. You know what I'm saying? Why not, right? Why not milk it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly.
Guys, let us know what you guys think about Elevator Action. Antisocial Hero says it looks like Gorgar. We're going to have to pull that up and compare them. Digipunk says the deluxe and remakes will come out in 2023. Todd Russell says multi-level would have been cool with guns shooting your ball at the third level. There you go. Like, where's my red door? Where's my red door, Mike?
I don't know. I will say with the deluxe tables,
maybe this is your red door area. Open the red door, get the plans.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I will say one of my critiques for the Zachariah deluxe tables on the AtGames Legends Pinball is the tables that are deluxe that have multiple levels. Sometimes it's hard to distinguish between which level you're on sometimes, especially for newbies like myself. So maybe not having multiple levels is an okay thing too, Dubs.
Yeah. I'm just, that's what I wanted, because that's what it's just the vision I have for Elevator Action as a pinball table. You know what I mean? But maybe we'll see a deluxe version and we'll get it. The other one coming out, Mike, this is one of your favorite games, Zookeeper, right? Zookeeper, one of your favorite games to play on an arcade machine?
Yeah, I love Zookeeper. Zookeeper is the bomb.
And here is our Zookeeper table. Let's go full screen so everyone can see it. Guys, let us know what you think. Once again, it's kind of like the first pack. 3 of the tables are kind of EM retro style. And then the next table we show you, Operation Wolf, is a little bit more modern. What do you guys think about, what is this one again? Oh, yeah, Zookeeper.
Hey, put a little respect on Zookeeper. It's an awesome game.
Yeah. What makes it awesome, Mike?
It's just the play. Like you're running around that square, jumping over the animals, trying to
cage them in, fill in the blocks, right? Yeah. So it looks fun. Plenty of drop targets here. Look at this nice little row we got right here, Mike. Boom, 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 boom. So you got to get 1 down. You got to get all 4 down, and then you'll hit the big bonus right there. That's kind of interesting. Pre-order for Tato 2 was back during the original National Owners Day, right, Mike? Wasn't it? And then it'll go live again this weekend for anyone who didn't pre-order yet.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. Remy says it looks like an angry Luigi. I can totally see it with the green here. Yes, I can totally see that. There you guys go. So let's get that one off of here. Now, here's the one that kind of like Space Invaders. This one is made in more of a remake style. And this one I actually am getting pretty hyped about, Mike. I think this one looks really cool. Operation Wolf. We got our ramps. Oh, take a look at this, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Frontline. I guess I just love like war-themed tables. This one looks really, really fun right here, guys. Let us know what you think about Operation Wolf. Mike, what do you think? Give me more than yeah.
I got to see it played. I mean, I want to know what they've done with it. I think if it's going to be like Space Invaders, what's the rule set going to be? Is it going to be interesting to play? I mean, the tables look good. The ramps look definitely a lot more advanced than what we've seen on the other 3 tables. It looks pretty. I like a war theme too. I've always been a big war guy. I think we grew up around the same time period exactly. So,
Rambo.
Rambo and like Navy SEALs doesn't get nearly enough credit. Yeah, Commando.
Yeah, those are like my favorite movies. Like growing up, Platoon. You know what I mean? All that stuff. Full Metal Jacket. You know. But yeah, this table shows a lot of promise, guys. I'm excited about this one as well. Now, if you guys are like, well, PDubs, we need more than this picture. Well, you're going to get it this week, guys. We should have demo videos and things like that coming out this week as well. That way you guys can make informed decisions on whether or not these game packs are for you, if you haven't pre-ordered already. What else has AtGames got coming out in the hopper here, Mike? Let's talk marquees. Now, this I find interesting, and that is the Legends Ultimate BitPixel HV. I have no idea what the HV stands for. And talk about coincidental timing. I was just making a video series on my channel, Mike, about how to connect your BitPixel to your pinball machine. And then we saw this picture come across. And, you know, I don't really like them on top. Like I like it mounted on the wall. But guys, let us know what you guys think about the smaller BitPixel. What do you guys think about this one? Are you guys going to get this? Stick it on top of your pinball machine. We're expecting this to be available for order on National Owners Day, and it'll also probably be on a sale as well. And let's see. Yeah, the glare is horrible. Not for me, but a cool option. Good topper. Say no to pinball marquees. Now, Mike, what I really wanted is I really wanted them to come out with a deluxe back box with like this BitPixel kind of built inside of it, like an even smaller one where the Legends pinball logo is. But it definitely looks better than, let's get this off screen. It looks better than this because like I told you guys, if you take a look at that pinball machine behind me, the normal because geez, everything's mirrored. The normal BitPixel is just too big to sit on top of the pinball machine. It's just too dang big and it looks obnoxious. That's why I was going to mount it on the wall behind the machine, because if you mount it on the wall behind the machine, it eliminates any glare from the screen. And it looks pretty cool on the wall behind the machine, showing you some extra stuff while you're playing your games.
Well, I'm fine with it being on top of the screen. I mean, it's unfortunate that there's going to be some glare on the bottom, but everybody talks about putting these cool toppers on top of their pinball machines. And all we're seeing right now is that saying Legends Ultimate. And we don't need that to say Legends Ultimate. We need that to have some kind of cool topper-like look for one of the games on the machine. And I think once you start seeing that stuff used on this, people will be more interested in this piece. If it can be a modified topper for each of the games and then connect somehow, that's what we want to see, not Legends Ultimate.
Yep. Remy says Volume 1 came out June and should get 50% off Volume 2. I don't remember what the sale was. Wasn't it? What was the sale, guys, for Volume 2 if you pre-ordered Volume 2 back on National Owners Day in February? Let us know in the live chat. Throw it in. Was it half off, Mike? I think it may have been half off.
Can't remember.
We'll have to find out. Steven says, got a towel for mine for the glare. So it's interesting. And it works really well, especially with your PC builds, things like that. Like you could use this as a dot matrix display if you're running Pinball FX3 in cabinet mode, which I'll have a video for you guys. Yep, 50% off. There you go. See, we could always count on the community, Mike. They know more than us. Wagner's TED Talk says it was $12.49. Yep, that would have been half off. So then also taking a look here, we have the Legends Core Max. And this kind of came out of nowhere, Mike. The Legends Core Max. Look at that. That's a fat hockey puck. What do you think about the Legends Core Max? Now, what we have confirmed is the Legends Core Max does have the same chipset and horsepower as the AtGames Legends pinball machine, Mike, which means that if you're playing pinball games on it, they'll be running at 60 frames per second, 1080p, versus the original Legends Core, the smaller one in green here, which runs those games at 720p, 30 frames per second. So you're going to get a much better pinball experience here. And also the Legends Core Max has a little bit better, I guess you could say, modding potential, Mike.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Definitely you can run cooler stuff on it. But the biggest thing is it's all about pinball. I think the reason we're getting this and the reason why this is coming out is because everybody knows pinball is king with AtGames, and they want everybody to have the same experience if you're playing on your core with a controller or with one of your control pads that you would have on the pinball table. They want you to have that 1080p, 60 frames per second, same resolution and experience across the board on all their devices. So I think that's why this is coming out.
Yep. Replace my puck for my Gamer Pro. You can, if you guys buy this, if it's sold separately, it's like an instant upgrade, Mike, right?
Yeah.
Instant upgrade for your existing gamers. What I would like AtGames to do now at this point, Mike, is if this is successful, I would like AtGames to come out with like a new arcade machine, maybe not this year, maybe in 2022 or 2023, using this same chipset.
Yeah.
As well as and stuff. I'm still, guys, I'm still trying to confirm if the AtGames Legends Ultimate Mini, the Tetris Edition, or the black variant, if those are coming with the pinball chipset as well. I'm still waiting for official. I want to get the official confirmation from AtGames. I hope they put those chips in here as well, Mike.
Yeah.
That way people, because they're going to be running their games in vertical, probably playing a lot of pinball on that cabinet, and they want to do it at 60 frames per second, not 30 frames per second. A lot of great comments in the chat. You can build your own ALP. There you go. Can you connect a core to an ALP and play? That is something that AtGames is going to have available in a firmware update coming soon. Will the ALP pinball tables work on it? Yes, it's the same hardware, so they should run the same way. Would it be worth using it to swap? Faster chip? Yep, it's got the same chipset, same hardware as the pinball machine itself. Meatball, yes, it should play the AtGames Legends pinball version of the pinball packs. Correct, that's what it should be playing on here. You're going to get the better version. It needs to allow for dual screen output to have two displays. We'll have to tinker with it. Someone else put in here, they said, hey, does it have an on-off switch? Well, here's what I could tell you is in my conversations with PK in the past, especially when the first core came out, and I was telling him, like, why don't we have an on-off switch? You know what I mean? It just makes sense. On up. But these are what you call streaming boxes, right? Kind of like a Roku, Amazon Fire Stick. Most consumers that own a streaming box device tend to leave those plugged into their TV at all times. There's no on-off switch on those devices.
Yes,
no, I'm talking about on the device. There might be on the remote control or something of that nature, but most streaming boxes don't have an on-off switch.
Yeah, when I'm not using it, I just unplug it, so it's off.
Yeah, you have to physically unplug it from your TV and it's off, right? And that's kind of the idea that they went with here. Is it going to include an on-off switch? I highly doubt it, because PK seems really obsessed that he wants these considered alongside those as a streaming box, modern day streaming box. You leave it plugged in at all times.
Yeah, my TV's like that too, actually. Even when you turn it off, you don't really turn it off. The cable box I have.
I am hoping to see Vib's sale prices. All the deals will be revealed this week, Hank. Hang in there, buddy. Crumb says, is the Tetris Mini online? Like, can you play other people at Tetris? Well, we do know they have Arcade.net, and all their Arcade.net games are online. You can play all those games against people. Are they going to add more games to Arcade.net? Mike, they need to.
They sure do.
I mean, they're handing out a crap ton of Arcade.net monthly subscriptions this National Owners Day. They need to give people additional content to play besides what's there already, because Mike, I'm burnt out on Metal Slug, bro. I need something else to play on Arcade.net.
Yeah, like there's good games on Arcade.net. I'm not saying there's not, but there's not the kind of stuff that's going to get people to stick around, stay subscribed. So I'd like to see some new stuff brought to Arcade.net. And Metal Slug's great, but it's just going to be me and you. It's only 2-player, and we're probably going to play through it once and be like, well, that was cool. You're not going to find someone automatically to then play another playthrough with you, are you? No, we just played through it. You're done.
Yep. Now, guys, also the AtGames Legends Ultimate 4-player swappable control deck for the Legends Ultimate 1.1 cabinet is going to be another National Owners Day deal. You guys are going to get to see the final photos of it. It'll be up for sale. Odds are, Mike, it'll also be on sale because it's National Owners Day. And all the product photos, updated videos for this device, you guys are going to see all that this week before National Owners Day this weekend. I was sent a teaser, Mike, and I got to say, AtGames did listen to you guys, your fan feedback. You guys were like, the button should be here. The button should be here. The buttons are in the wrong place. You know what I'm saying? It also needs this. It needs that. Well, guys, you're going to get the full reveal of the new control deck this week. And in my opinion, I think they did a great job, Mike. Did they send you the teaser pic? Well, they sent it to me. So the teaser pic looks great, guys. I'm just not allowed to share it yet. It's under embargo. But I think you guys are going to be super happy with how it looks if you're interested in doing 4-player. That's a product, Mike, you and I talked about. Really not for me because I don't have that many people over.
Yeah, but it's a very cool option. I mean, if you want to play 4-player, you know, that's probably going to be the most comfortable and enjoyable way to play it through any home arcade device we have now.
Yep. So some folks are saying, will we see it tomorrow? So what we can tell you guys is that AtGames will be sending out press media stuff tomorrow to folks, and we'll have to wait and see what the updated embargo date is for that information, right? It could be today, it could be as soon as the meeting's over, it could be wait until Thursday, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what AtGames tells us. Wagner's Tech Talk says it should be awesome, and that would be really cool. Now, the one product that I'm super excited about, which I don't know what this is going to be, we did get an update, Mike, on the Pixelcade LCD, and it looks like AtGames is going to get this product out to folks in 2022, first quarter. Now, they didn't release the price. I think we're going to find out the price this week, Mike, as well as we'll get some demonstration videos and materials and photos to send to everybody. Now, here's the question. When Al Linky, who is the genius behind all of this with Pixelcade, when he tries to sell these, due to his costs, due to his purchasing power, he has to sell these at like $500-600 a pop, right? But we're talking one guy working out of his basement, right, Mike?
Yeah.
AtGames obviously has better purchasing power to buy these items. So the question is, Mike, is what do we think this is going to go for? And we don't know yet. I'm hoping this thing is less than $300. I'm hoping. I mean, to make it affordable. You know what I mean? Like, what are you thinking, guys? Jason says $250 on Nod is what he's guessing. $350 after. What do you think?
It's tough because I think it's going to be about $300, and I'm afraid that might be the discount price. So, I mean, it's going to be pricey. It's definitely going to be something that becomes something that people.
I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to cut you off, but someone pointed out in the live chat, and I wanted to confirm it. You'll notice, guys, that it doesn't have the very front cover plate on it.
Yeah.
You'll notice here, guys, it doesn't have the very front cover plate on it. If any of you guys own a BitPixel LED marquee, you know you had the marquee and then you had a black like dimmer plate that goes over the top of it. This one, it doesn't have it installed on here yet. So there you go. All right, Mike, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
I was just going to say that I think this thing is amazing. What it'll let you do in a multicade is going to be so amazing to have accurate recreations of marquees above your games while you're playing it is something that is almost priceless to me. I say almost priceless because it depends on that price, because we're going to have our American price, which I'm really afraid is going to be, $300 to $400 with discount. And then that Canadian price, $500. I really hope it's not. Like if they can make this affordable, this is, in my opinion, one of the best upgrades you might be able to make for your ALU.
Yep. I like where a lot of folks are going. Like if they can make this thing for 300 or less, I think it would be worth it. I mean, if it's going to be over 300, you really have to be serious. Like really serious about your arcade machine to put that on.
Right? Because if it's over 300, man, that's like a baby cade. I might be able to get 2 baby cades.
You can get 2 baby cades for that. So I'm really hoping they get it 300 or less. You never know. I was pleasantly surprised because, guys, that one right there I paid for out of my own pocket from Al from Pixelcade before he started working with AtGames, and that thing cost me over $300 for that one.
Yeah.
And then when they came out with their own for $200, I mean, that was pretty cool, Mike. That was pretty cool. So I'm really hoping they got some good purchasing power on these. So we shall see. We shall see. Mike, what else did I miss from National Owners Day pre-events? Did I miss anything else?
Yeah, we're going to have some partners with sales coming out. Buy Stuff Store in Canada, they're going to be having a sale. I'm really excited because they've got that beautiful updated back box that they've been putting out there to some people. I think Mike Caputo might have got one actually for view. I don't know, Mike, if that's correct or not, but I thought they sent one to you. And if that thing goes on sale... No. I mean to Mike Caputo. He's here in the chat too.
Okay.
MCAP. Yeah. So if that thing goes on sale from Buy Stuff Store, that's one of their sales. I'm going to be very, very interested in that. And also arcade graphics. So if you guys want to reskin your Legends Pinball, I think it looks beautiful. But there was a guy online this past week that did this Halloween skin for his Legends Pinball that looked absolutely beautiful. So I mean, something like that. If there's a deal on that over National Owners Day, that's good juju right there.
Okay, so now's the part where, Mike, we have to tread softly.
Okay.
Make sure we don't get in trouble, say too much, as well as make sure we satisfy. We have a 270 people watching. They want PDubs to deliver the goods. So let me see what I can give you guys without getting myself in trouble. What we do know is that Arcade Graphics, as well as the Buy Stuff Store or Buy Stuff Arcades, is sponsoring National Owners Day. So they'll probably be running deals on their websites as well. So you guys want to support them and check that stuff out as well. When it comes to how National Owners Day weekend is going to work, so Thursday, September 2nd at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern, the Super Game Room dudes are going to host a super show. We've invited the boys from the Retro Buzz to join us. Hopefully they'll join us. And we're going to cover all the deals, the new products, build your own legends, round 2, as well as everything that you guys need to know that starts on September 3rd. All right. So we're going to have a NOD kickoff show on Thursday, September 2nd. We're also going to multicast that show on the Super Game Room Dudes channel, my channel, a couple Facebook groups. We want to get as big of a viewing as possible. And then we'll go through the day's events. And then on Monday, September 6th, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do another live show. And that'll be the NOD night show, the wrap-up show. We're going to have AtGames on. We're going to interview them, the Super Game Room dudes. As well as there's a big reveal that PK has been holding in his back pocket. A huge reveal that changes everything, Mike. It's going to change the landscape of everything. And PK didn't want to drop this bit of news during National Owners Day. He wants to hold on to it. You know how PK is. Like, he doesn't want to put all his cards on the table. I told PK, this is the time. Let's make it happen. So there's a good chance that on that night show, before we go off the air, we're going to reveal something that no one else has seen yet. And it's amazing. Also, when it comes to this, during NOD, they're going to announce new partnerships. What do you think that means, Mike, and folks in the live chat? What do you guys think about this new partnerships? What are you guys wanting it to be, hoping it to be? And all that kinds of stuff.
I know what it is. They've signed a new deal with FedEx for shipping. Shipping partnerships. It's going to be crazy.
Shipping partnerships? FedEx promises next day delivery on all deliveries. So,
and they've also got a new cardboard box factory, so we're going to get new cardboard boxes for the products. Oh, these partnerships are going wild.
Yep. Slingspay, $2. Can you give us a hint? I just gave you a hint. It's huge. It's huge. It's a brand new thing that nobody has seen yet that I'm trying to get him to reveal on the night show. It's a great way to end the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Is it the racing cab?
We'll get the tin sign. And we'll see. And then, okay, so new partnerships announced during NOD. Mike, I honestly feel that that's not as big of a thing as people want it to be.
No.
I think, guys, I want to level expectations for you. I don't want you guys thinking like, oh my God, they signed with Capcom or something of that nature. I honestly think that the partnerships are more kind of like the partnerships they made. Do you guys remember when they partnered with the guy who made Pizza Time? You know what I mean? Yeah. Community partnerships where they partnered with the VPX community. The partnerships they announced during National Owners Day, guys, are going to be that level of scale. I don't know how to say it best, Mike. It's not going to be like, oh my God, they signed with somebody or something of that nature. I want to temper expectations. I don't want people yelling, screaming, saying something was overhyped or something of that nature. So those partnerships, guys, are great partnerships. It's very exciting news. But is it news to rock the arcade and gaming world? No, I don't think so personally. I do think, though, that ace in the hole that PK's holding in his back pocket, wondering, should I reveal this? Should I reveal this? That's the one that's going to rock the arcade and gaming world. And hopefully we can do that on the final nightly recap show. So hopefully that helps level expectation, guys. I don't want you guys going nuts and get disappointed or something of that nature. But Mike, I think we covered everything. We actually went longer than I thought we would. And guys, it was really good to be back in front of the camera. You guys really helped me take my mind off things and all that stuff. Again, guys, all super chat donations are going to go to the Williamson County Animal Shelter in Tennessee on behalf of my mom in honor of her passing. I thank you so much for all those super chats. Now I got to go back, Mike, and I got to add them all up.
Yeah. And it's so hard too, because once you finish, you won't get an accurate number from like the total or anything like that. It takes a while. Yep. It's tough. We could go long because when we get off this, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. So, if there's anything else you want to talk about.
No. It's all good. You know how I get it. I don't like long shows. But what I can tell you guys, though, is I came back probably a little sooner than I should for you guys to make sure you guys get a really great National Owners Day week, awesome coverage, fun events. I want to host these things. After National Owners Day is over, guys, I will be taking a bit of a break for a little while because I got a lot going on and there's only so much you can do before you break down yourself. You know what I mean, Mike? So I'll be taking a break after National Owners Day, guys. But for now, my goal is to make sure that we have as much fun as possible up until then. Guys, if you enjoyed the show, make sure you subscribe to Michael B. Follow him on Twitter at Mike B. Game Genie. You can follow me on Twitter as well. In fact, all social media platforms at PDubs Arcade Loft. If you guys enjoyed the show, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button because that helps the show, helps the channel. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And guys, we're going to rock out this week. We're going to have a lot of fun hanging around with our AtGames community and National Owners Day. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for supporting me. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll talk soon. Oh, wait. I forgot something. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
I forgot something. Don't
I'm
go
not
anywhere.
leaving.
Like 20 people left. Don't go anywhere. I forgot something, guys. I have videos coming out. I'm going to try and these videos have mostly been filmed, except for the bottom one. I'm going to try and get these edited and posted. We got our Retro 530 coin door mod, our 99 lives boss control panel for Arcade1Up Midway, Toy Shock pinball mod, turn it into a Star Wars V-Pin. I got 2 products from Buy Stuff Store. I got to get those videos out. Guys, I'm going to do whatever I can to get those videos done before I take my break. So just a heads up there, we're busy bees, plus covering National Owners Day. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I totally forgot about that. All right, guys, you have a great day. Thanks so much. Give us a thumbs up. Go check out 19K Fox if he's still live. Tell him PDubs sent you. Later, dudes.